Hey guys, welcome back to Vintage RC. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. This is dedicated RC car channel restoring vintage RC cars, trucks, boats. We also like to do some custom builds around the holiday season and new builds as long as it has a vintage tie-in. What we got right here is something quite special. You're looking at a 1993 Team Losi XX or double X. Very special buggy. You don't see these every day. This one needed a lot of work. It was in pretty poor condition when we got it. It's still not a great condition buggy, but definitely presents better and it runs nice now. We had to do quite a bit in order to bring this one back to life. Let's share it. The body is a aftermarket body from Team Blue Groove. The wing is an aftermarket wing from Penguin Custom Bodies. The springs are aftermarket. They're Chinese based, so I found them on a site on eBay, and I think they were only like $8 for the front and rears. I had to take measurements of the originals. The originals were just scratched up and beat. That's the green ones and the little red color ones. So they had a rough life. The whole buggy's had a rough life. The motor is an aftermarket one that's really cool. It's a super stock motor. That's actually a pretty nice 12-turn brush motor. Adjustable timing and everything like that. So a really good motor as well. Not expensive either. Brushed. The shock towers are carbon fiber for the front and for the rear, except the ones that was in the rear, I had to remove that in order to place the original one back on there because of the shock or the wing support would not mount to the carbon fiber version. You'll see it in the video. I did have the rear carbon fiber one on, but I had to take it off. But that's all right. I'll get the brackets for the carbon fiber one and I'll put that one back on as soon as they come. Trying to think what else there is. It needed some new bearings in a few places and a tie rod in the rear because the other tie rod was pretty bad, rusty and bent. And I had one in a little parts bin that I used. Now, I was trying to mimic a little bit of the body art on the box art, but it's kind of hard to do because this body is an Illuminator Jammin' J shell, so not 100% exactly as the box art, but close. This one's got a few different things to it, but still presents similarly as the box art. And well, I'll show you the box art right now. So pretty similar paint scheme, not 100%, but similar. I couldn't be any happier with that. Let me show you inside. Now, back in 1993, this buggy, the Double X, would perform pretty good at the IFMAR Worlds. As a matter of fact, it would be the fastest qualifying buggy at that race, which is amazing. Because the buggies before it were, I don't want to say they were old design, those were the JRs. But this is definitely a leap forward in technology. This one uses a hydro drive unit right here. This one performs beautifully. I did take the whole transmission apart. You'll see that in the video as well. Everything's actually taken apart in the video. So. The ESC is a Surpass Hobbies one, that's an 80 amp, and then we use Futaba radio gear, 2.4 gigahertz. That's pretty much it. I don't know what I might be missing, but had to paint some parts and sand some stuff down because it was pretty beat, like I said. Front bulkhead was pretty rough, but we was able to bring it back to life. The chassis was rough, and the tires are not the best. They're kind of hard, but they're all right for the time being. I'll eventually get new tires for it. What else? I know I'm missing something else on here. But the discs on here are okay, except for one's got a crack in it. So I'll probably be looking for some discs for it. But that's pretty much it. I do want to apologize for you guys for the late video that's about this stuff. But I was ill for about a week, so that kind of stalled it. Yeah, when you get sick, it's hard. It really is. Now behind me, let's talk about some of the things that we got going on back here. There's going to be a really cool project coming up with me and my daughter. We're going to be doing a monster beetle together. That's going to be an awesome one. I do got some Buggy packages here, and another one that came from England. So we're going to be doing some open boxes coming up soon. Got a super rare Mugen Manx back in this corner. I don't know if you can see it. Hard to find Buggy. Got a very rare limited edition Radio Shack 1/10 scale Mustang to do an upgrade on. We got the Super Dog fighter from Yokimo, the YZ870 to do. Hammerhead by MRC. An Invader BX Pro, super rare Buggy, one of my favorites. We got two Spike-ish Buggies here. One's a Roadrunner and the other one is a super rare Frog, is what they call it. We got a Chevy S10 by Tamiya to do. Team Associated CC. I know I'm kind of falling behind on some of this stuff, but we're going to be building it nonetheless. I do have a classic that's coming to the channel as well. So super stoked. I might do those back to back, or I might do them in the same video. We'll see. And then we do have the Maru Samurai that is being worked on as we speak. So a lot of cool stuff going on Luke's Vintage RC. So you're going to definitely want to hit the notification bell and the subscribe button so you don't miss out on nothing. I'm losing my voice again. I apologize. So that's pretty much it. We're going to dive straight into what it took to make this bad boy come to life. And then we're going to go into the running portion of the video. That's going to start right now. Alrighty guys, so here we go. Get ready to do the breakdown on the XX. We do have a few parts and stuff that I'm going to go over real quick before we get started tearing it down. We got a little Sport Tune motor, a little 12-turn brushed. Got off eBay. A little super stock type of racing motor. Got a 996 servo that I like to use. These MGs, they're really good. Digital. We got some front and rear shock towers that are made of carbon fiber from Vintage RC over at vintagercparts.com. Really good company there. Got some discs. These I got probably about a year ago. It might be a little less. And I don't know if they're going to work, but I only paid like $3 for them. They're hard to find, these little things. So I'm going to try to sand them down and paint them. Then we got a Team Blue Groove shell. This is a jammin' shell, basically what they call them, jammin' J, I guess, or something like that. And eliminators or something like that kind of shell. I forget what they call them. But it's a Team Losi shell for a XX, but not 100% box art. It's a little different, but that'll be kind of cool. It's got some little stripes and stuff into the design that I'll be able to use for accents. Then we got a wing from another company, a Sing wing. Then we got the MCI stickers. Got our paints. And I think we're ready to rock and roll. Let's get started. All right, now for the run video. Oh man, drives so smooth. Definitely a quick buggy. Yeah. Even with those old tires, 32 years old already, seems to still want to go. Transitions nicely even with old tires, like I said. Lift up the front end a bit. So nice to see the XX out and about. All right. Well, don't want to beat this one up too hard. Now let's go ahead and hit a little bump. Nice. Oh, wow, so cool. All right, let's bring her in. All right, guys, it'll be a wrap on this bad boy. I think she turned out really nice. I mean, it's not perfect. Got some scrapes and things like that on the chassis. Body, yeah, it could be used, touched up a little bit more. But little by little, we'll get this thing looking supremo. But I think it looks pretty great right now. So yeah, top speed was really impressive with this one here. 35 miles an hour, nothing to sneeze at. Yeah, super stoked at the way this XX came about. If you guys can, please hit the like button, notification bell, and subscribe. Please do subscribe, guys. Like I said earlier in the video, we've got a lot of cool videos coming up, and you're not going to want to miss them. Some very special ones and fun ones, and a lot of runners too. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye. All right, see where we're at top speed. We're at 0. See what she does. Move along. Looks like we got 35 miles an hour. We'll take it.